Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So, yeah, we just met Katzenko, and, oh,
Yeah,
hey,
great
cool,
singing voice.
cool painting. Tasteful nudes.
It's her back.
Gee, that is a, unique picture. And kind of daring. I admit I've never seen anything quite like it before.
Oh, haven't you?
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it. It evokes good memories. A precious old friend of mine. A most wonderful artist.
Did he make a duplicate or
He's got
anything?
an eye, that's for sure, considering his model.
Was that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
No,
I don't
never.
know. I don't compliment often. Not on purpose, anyway.
Exactly. You suck.
You are funny.
This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination.
Oh, boy. Okay, let's see. What have we got to work with here? Exit? No. Mirror?
Chandelier,
Paint?
mirror.
Okay, hold on. Before anything else, Ibn's trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to threats. He obviously knows more than he's willing to tell. Natasha! Remarkably green eyes. Definitely in trouble. So am I. Oh, hello. Ibn's currently busy with some kind of... Oh, so we did get that!
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Ibn was acting quite strange and hesitated when I mentioned how he met Natasha. It would be interesting to hear the story from her. Oh, he was a little creeper, wasn't he? But she got a club out of the deal, so...
Well, it might be true that he did invite her, and she used her charms on him in order to get the club.
Maybe.
I bet you spend a lot of your time staring into the mirror. Do you even recognize yourself?
Maybe you were trying to be rude, but, you know, that's a very good question.
Oh?
I was just trying to be rude.
Oh.
Oh, really? Well, then I'm sorry.
Don't mention it.
You fucking dick.
I was
Well,
just
this
trying
is
to be
where the
rude.
magic happens, right? The big transformation.
What transformation? She's a
Everyone
cat.
needs a little magic, and every man needs some illusion.
Oh, you're talking about that fucking
You're
banana
right
hammock
there,
underwear?
Angel.
Yeah. I've seen that shit around. There was actually a dude who died by strapping, like, sausage to his pants with rubber bands. And he, like, cut off the circulation to his legs and it
Yeah.
killed him.
You got a beautiful place here,
Sounds
Natasha.
all right.
A peaceful little island on the ocean of madness with very classy furniture.
Ibn likes me surrounded by elegant things, you know?
Top class
You're
for
an
top
elegant
ass, I get
thing
it.
yourself, sweetheart.
Oh, that's charming. Thank you, detective.
It was charming? Oh, I'm taking it back. Fuck you. I hate it. You're stinky. Just...
Just keeps trying to take the rude road.
This woman's
Trying to
aware of
keep
her
himself
charm.
away from her.
She knows
Yeah.
how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination.
Unfortunately for you, rude men are one of my biggest turn-ons. Oh, fuck.
Oh no, what have I done?
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
No, go ahead. I'm
I
just
get
afraid you might
offended
try
if
to drug
women
me.
Don't drink in my company.
Wait, what?
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Couple seconds, but yeah.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am I
Sunny.
here?
You
San.
know, men tend to babble in
The
my
Sonny.
presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Joke's on you. That's
Is
all
it
I
too
did.
banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Beating a bush is part of my
So can I
wait.
start the unpleasant questions?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Hell yeah.
Really?
A cock and a
I
pussy.
thought
Wait.
you asked because you wanted me to investigate further. But if you'd rather be drinking...
You do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room.
Shit, she's onto
From
us.
the second you set foot in here, you started
You were looking for my
working,
panties,
and
weren't you?
everything
No.
The
Oh.
moment you
I say
stepped
gets
in.
sorted
You can't
in
prove
your
that.
brain. Am I right?
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well then, Sonny, come at
Just
me.
fucking throws herself at
That's
you.
something I
Slams
don't
into the
hear
wall.
often. With pleasure.
That's something I don't hear often.
Oh boy. Alright, what do we got? Natasha's a mysterious woman indeed and seems dangerous too, but she's undoubtedly in serious trouble. Question is she the source of the problem, or is it someone else? If it's something even Ibn wants to avoid, it must be something big.
Yeah, it's someone big even. Did you just check the chandelier?
Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit that. But I must be careful. Every part of her
Okay.
oozes danger.
Let's try to remember which ones are good and which ones are bad so we can avoid those.
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time, but the stage still calls my name, and I perform just a few times a year, and always with a new song.
Very nice.
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yes.
Including one extra.
Picture on the wall is daring. So, I mean, she's already
Isn't very
talked.
elegant and so's your room.
Picture's daring, brings back good memories.
It's
She,
very
like-
elegant and
The elegance of the room is not her choice, but Ibn Wessler, who likes her to be surrounded by
Yeah.
elegant things. So I think maybe going for the painting, because that was her choice.
maybe.
The picture on the wall is quite daring.
Only if you knew how old I was at the time.
Maybe don't tell us.
I think I'm on a slippery slope here.
Maybe don't tell
Come
us.
on, don't be shy. Ask me.
Oh,
Alright.
are we gonna get in trouble
How
for this
old were
one?
you?
What happened 2 days ago?
Did you really believe I'd tell you?
Oh, thank God.
You're quite a player, aren't you?
Life is anything but a game, detective.
Well, you tell me.
Okay, a little bit of good for that one. Let's see. You think admirers? I do want to know about what she thinks of Ibn and his whole deal.
I suppose we
But
could bring him
she-
up.
Yeah, alright, we'll see.
What can you tell me about Ibn Wessler?
You should be more specific. What do you want to know?
Shit!
Ooh. The bimbo and the mob boss. Yeah, she's
Maybe
gonna be upset about that.
Maybe don't call her a bimbo. Business dealings? How'd you meet?
How did you
How
meet
did you
Ibn,
meet him?
if I'm not too intrusive?
Of course, you're intrusive, but I guess that's an occupational hazard.
Well, yes.
I was a
Oh,
dancer
yes.
here in the club, in Anita Jenkins' chorus. When
Oh.
she was in a good mood and allowed it, sometimes I even did her vocals for her, although she thought I was an upstart little whore.
Were you?
Were you a little whore?
Is he quite
Start getting
between
weird with
partners?
it.
If Ibn has anything to do with it, how does Ibn treat
How
you?
does Ibn treat you nowadays?
We're already on
Like
the
a
fucking.
prince treats a princess.
Huh.
Maybe that sounds like a cliche.
A little.
He holds me in the hollow of his hand. He always has. He's never hurt me. He couldn't. Recently, he's been a bit distracted and nervous, but there's heavy weight on his shoulders right now. That's why I didn't want to burden him with any of this.
Okay.
Distant and nervous. Could you elaborate?
Ibn is devoted and attentive. He sends someone every hour to ask me if everything's all right.
Okay, that's a bit
But
much.
I can't even remember a time when we were together. Just the two of us. Recently, he spends a lot of time here and in other clubs. When he's with me, he's nervous and preoccupied.
Why is that? Don't you think it's strange?
I don't think it has anything to do with the threats. It started earlier.
Any ideas about it?
Yeah, I think you were right. He is trying to go straight for her.
Maybe it's stress. Ibn's working on doing more and more of business legally.
Yep.
It's kind of hard for someone like him.
Yeah,
Is he
I think
trying
we're
to get
right here.
himself out of the underworld?
Maybe.
That's interesting. Thank you. Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know.
Are you single?
What was in those threats, exactly?
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
But a word again and again
What was
is
the word?
threatening.
I forgot.
Exactly.
So,
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
A few,
I
but
guess I
none to
do.
be used in polite company.
yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore.
Ah.
Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message.
Oh.
Printed on the paper
What if
and
someone's
painted
mad
on
at
my
her
wall
for stealing
in
Ibn
giant
away?
red letters.
Well,
Maybe,
thank
or-
you for your honesty.
Maybe the woman she was singing for.
That one lady. Yeah, the one who thought she was an upstart little whore. Suggest you lie low. That's not gonna happen. Filmar. We probably shouldn't out the fucking dude like
Yeah,
that.
we shouldn't bring him up.
Let's see. Do with the dangerous relationship. Never seen the culprit. Let's do this one.
Could the threats have anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you?
You mean I'm a cat and he's a rat?
Every interracial relationship has risk. But yes, this one's more conspicuous than most.
Clawville's a very open and free city, but I guess you see more radical transgressions than I do.
One of the most common causes in homicidal and predatory cases, ma'am. So, yes.
Well, I don't know about that. Nobody ever questioned our relationship openly. We are what we are. And you know, if you're interested in my personal feelings, danger fills our relationship with a flavor no other can replace.
It
Might
must
wanna
be
get
one
checked for
interesting
that.
relationship, that's for sure. I'm not sure I can feel the same, but I can certainly understand it.
Maybe one day you'll experience it, Sonny. Have you ever been
Sonny?
with a predator before?
You offering?
Well,
Well,
that's unsteady ground, Natasha. Let's turn the questioning around, if you don't mind.
That's gonna be a negative one,
as
isn't
you
it?
wish, Sonny.
No.
Ah, fuck. Okay. How many
Again,
fools
she's
like me have you
enjoying-
How
used
many
up?
fools like me have you used up, Natasha?
In all my
Natasha.
life, well,
I just forget it. I don't want to know. Curiosity killed the cat.
Ah!
No pun intended.
I'm just joking. You're not a fool, Sonny. I know that was supposed to be a kind of insult, but it usually rolls right off me. I can't take cock-a-doodling, so you can put aside the strutting stuff while you're talking to me.
Damn, girl,
Fair
settle
point.
down.
Broadcast received, man. Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here.
Whoa!
I guess she really didn't like that cat pun.
Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator or you're really that desperate.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Oh, really?
Prove it.
How? Were you a nurse too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous
And you're no stranger to foul
Don't
play.
go there.
God damn it.
Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have.
Thanks.
But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
They said you were good friends with her.
I did. I knew.
Ah!
I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Got you.
Luck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing.
Fuck. That 60. Minus 60. God.
What exactly do you want from me?
You are really as good as they say you are. And I'm not selling lucky dips, Sonny. Find them, whoever they
What?
are, and
Whatever it takes.
not exactly, but something like that.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to
You know,
redo this
if I
one.
didn't see the speck of fear behind the confidence shining in your eyes, I wouldn't take the case.
Yeah, bringing up Ibn was
I'm
not
not
too big of an issue, but
You're terrified.
The cat
Natasha.
puns.
Don't be ashamed.
She did
Yeah.
not like
You
that.
must solve this as soon as you can. Money's not an issue.
Oh boy! Yikes!
25%.
Yikes! My detective skills have seen better days. The miracle they didn't kick me out of the forest. Thank the wild gods for small miracles. Yeah, we're redoing that
Natasha,
one. Whoo boy!
That was a-
I'm glad.
So
you-
don't bring up
So
So
Ibn.
that
I have many.
Don't
No, we
bring
can
up
bring up
Ibn.
Ibn. That was a
Picture-
smaller one.
Picture on the wall was good, but
Yeah.
bringing up Ibn led us down the the road because there was only that single question we could ask, and that's what led to the negative 60.
That is true.
Okay, picture
The
on the
picture.
wall.
Oh, come.
all right.
Did you?
You're quite.
Life.
You tell me.
Was 5. Do not ask about Ibn Wessler.
Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Those who admire me usually idolize me. No, I don't think it's one of them.
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated. Sometimes all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
Yeah.
It's a stillborn theory.
No,
No
it's
one
not.
hates me if they once loved me, Mr. Detective.
That's,
I see.
Okay, let's see. Deborah, nice girl, why don't you come to me? Any material evidence? Whole case stinks, what are you trying to make me do? Why Deborah? There was obviously a reason, but
Yeah.
why?
Why Deborah? She's a nice girl, but why didn't you come to me?
Didn't you ask her the same thing already?
Yeah, and she wouldn't
I
answer.
did, but I like to hear it from all sides.
Well, since this whole thing started, I admit I'm not too keen on leaving my home. When I do, it's
Your
only with
home?
an escort.
Ibn Wessler has nothing to do with this?
Ibn has everything to do with me. Almost everything.
Oh.
But I didn't want to upset him with this. He thinks I'm overreacting.
No, he doesn't.
Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth.
Okay, that's good. What are those threats?
What was it
The mess.
but a wo-
Yep,
So,
calling her a
you
whore.
Oh, cat.
Well,
15. Okay, let's see. No one's here. So asking the threats between the dangerous relationship, that leads to the negative 60. So let's see. No one's even seen a
no
culprit, not
one's
even a
ever
shadow.
seen the culprit? Not even a shadow?
That's one of the most curious things. Ibn has men everywhere, literally, my shadows, ghosts in every alley. But no one saw anything.
One of them could be the culprit.
Ibn pays his animals well, and he's the most dangerous man in the city. A combination that nullifies your theory, I believe.
Maybe, ma'am. Love is capable of insane miracles and miraculous insanity.
What poetry. Did you ever think about writing a book?
Never. I'm afraid I'd learn too much about myself.
Maybe that's the point. I would read about you. Not like the chicken police Pulp Fiction.
Furry hell. Do you read that trash?
Oh, that's
Like
great.
everyone else in the city.
Oh, great.
I think it's flattering, even as badly written tales of heroes in the gutter.
You enjoy it?
Well, just a little, Sonny. Just a little.
How dare you enjoy this mockery? Dark Shadow. Okay, so we'll pick this up in the next one. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.
Adios.